Alright there, good afternoon, Mograi, and welcome back to Savannah's Crystal Reiki Healing. I'm Erin, and today, to kick off what I hope to be a daily divination uh, investigation, shall we say, I've got two forms of readings for you. One, I have a Numerology to Tarot read along the journey of the Fool, because as we go throughout our lives, reaching and grasping as we do, we all are fools in our lives to one degree or another. Just don't tell the ego I told you that. And for two, we have a basic 3 card read. Something to help us understand why we chose that particular path as we did today, as opposed to perhaps that one over there. So, be brave today as we peer deep into our own shadows to understand what dwells down there. Before we begin, have you had a wee bit of water? Have you had any food? Are you taking care of yourself today? Because you're just as important as everyone else in your life. Just as worthy. Period. Be brave enough to see yourself as worthy. Because I know that in today's day and age, with everything that's going on, we may feel like we're not worthy. We're not valued. But we are. We are. But it starts here. It starts here. And then we can go out there with better wisdom. So have yourself a drink of water. Get yourself a bite to eat. And take care of yourself today. Mummy says it's alright. Oh, and as for the legals, all this is for entertainment purposes only. Alright. So, we're going to begin everything with the journey of the Fool. Just a quick little, where are we within this journey? So, I've already taken the liberty of breaking everything down for you. We're going to post it right there. To which, today is the 23rd of December. So, we've got our breakdown right there, which comes to the Chariot. The Chariot. I know these cards are huge. Today, we're going out there to accomplish a mission. Today, we're going out there to do whatever it is that we feel that we need to do. And we're doing that with such gusto. We're doing it with such moxie. We want to do this. We want to see it done. So we're going out there to do it. And there's nothing out there that is honestly and truly stopping us. So let's go have fun. But be aware as we're going out there and we're accomplishing the task that we want to get done today. Hold on tight. Because the beast that you have is your own inner monsters. It's your own inner beasties. And they've got such a fervor to them. They've got such a drive that if you're only holding on with a wee bit of strength, or just letting them free roam, you're in for a ride. And it might lead to your disaster and ruin. But if you're holding on to those reins tightly, then you're in control here. This is your journey. This is your destination. This is your goal. This is your task that you want to do. Take the reins. Hold on tight as you go out there and you accomplish this goal that you want to do. As I said, these cards are huge. This is my hand, and I have large man hands for piano playing. It's still gonna be hard for me to shuffle. I can do it. It's just harder, and it's a new way to shuffle that I'm not entirely used to. So, today's card. It's the Star reversed. Well, where we're coming from is the Star reversed. We're a bit lost. Our northern star, our navigation star, is diminished, or it's behind clouds, and we're not able to see where we're going. We're not able to see if we're going in the proper direction, or whether or not we're about to run adrift and we're about to run aground. We're not even sure where we are because the constellations, our star, is clouded. This is how we feel before, or this is how we felt. This is where we're coming from. Everything was clouded. Everything is shrouded. Everything is just bleh. And while we're in this position, we're doing our best to find our step in, find our foot and find out where we actually are, so that when we decide to move forward, as we can do so with a wee bit more wisdom. We can do so more confidently in who we are, what we've got going for us, and where we're going. But where we're coming from here, we're coming from that moment of confusion. We're coming from that moment where we don't know what's gone on. So we reach, we grab for whatever we can, thinking that that's where we need to be, that's where we need to go. So we're coming from confusion. Our second card is the Four of Pentacles. This is where we're at right now. We seem to have come into a wee bit of wealth, or we have been given, we've inherited a bit of resources, emotions, people, things, whatever we prescribe a sense of value to. We have come into this, and we've been given this wee inheritance. So we're going to hold on to it. Coming out of this bout of confusion, coming out from not knowing where we are, what we've got going on for us, or how to step forward, we've been given something, whatever it is. You have value to it because something resonates there, but you're glomming onto it like a goblin. And because this is the Diablo deck, like the treasure goblin, you're holding on to it. We do urge caution because a treasure goblin hoards that wealth. You've been given this boon, this inheritance, but don't glom onto it. Don't covet it, because that would actually work against you. And all of this comes back down to where we're going. As long as we stay along this path, where could we potentially end up? The star offer says that we're coming from a position of being slightly confused. The Four of Pentacles in the now position tells us that we've come into a wee bit of something that we put some form of value into, and we're glomming onto that. We're coveting that as a goblin, as a dragon would, which leads us into the possible outcome that we've got here in the Five of Swords. We think we won. We think we won here, and that victory is so sweet, but we would actually be wrong. We do think that we won. But that was a dirty fight. That was not honorable. And that was not anything to really be proud of. What is it that we were inherited? What is it that we've put this value behind and into, that we now, in our own ways, hold on to, covet, and ascribe all this value to? What is here that all of a sudden we don't see ourselves as being the victors? We don't see ourselves as worthy of what we got. So, what happened? You're at odds with yourself here into where we're going. You're at odds. You're at conflict. You won. But did you? Did you really win at this? Or is the fighting just over, but the war is not won? There's more to this. So, what is this? That is where the Chariot comes in. You want to understand. You want to know what the hell happened in the first place. You want to know everything. Why is this not honorable? Why was this dirty? Why this as opposed to that? Why Zig as opposed to Zag, or Zag as opposed to Zig? Just why? So you're on a quest. You're on a mission. You're on the task. And this is where we're heading. Again, hold on tight. Because you're letting your inner monsters, you're letting your inner demons, you're letting your inner beasties go with you here. And if you're not holding on tight and using your better judgments, using your ability to discern, those beasts can run away with you and go for the baser and lesser instincts, as we all know is the easy path. You're looking for the hard path. You want to know who, what, when, where, why, and how. And that's not an easy task. So hold on tight. You're in control here as long as you hold those reins tightly. So hold on tight. That is the reading for today. I certainly hope you enjoyed this. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I will see you guys next time. Please be sure to like and subscribe here. I have a link in the description below. If you enjoyed this, I run off of coffee. Please leave me a donation so I can give you more of this form of content. Also, if you would like a personalized reading with me, or you would like any of the other forms of services that I offer, go ahead and email me and let's see if we can get something up and running. I offer tarot, I offer shamanic healing, I offer energy healing, aura cleansing, chakra work, rebalancing, all that, along with crystal energy, basic energy healing. So, if you're interested, go ahead and email me. I also have my website down there, which I do offer as much updates and information as possible, so you know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, this and that. I also have a Patreon, which I offer behind the scenes. I offer some of my newsletter blogs there. I'm still in the process of working on a Discord, so you're not just seeing and hearing what I'm doing here, or with the newsletters, or with this or that, but you're part of the conversation, and you're part of the creative method. So I think I still have it at either $5 or $10 a month. You can join that, and you can become part of the conversation, not just a passive observer. So, go ahead and click all the links below, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you down the line.